What's up, sellers? In this video, we're going thrifting again because more thrift stores opened up this week and doing a little bit of fishing footage at the end of this video. So stick around if that is something that interests you. Caught some really cool fish this past Saturday, and I'm going to share that with you today. Welcome back. So if you're new here, my name is Nick. I am a full-time eBay reseller. It's my full-time thing aside from like making YouTube videos about it. And yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it. And so we're going thrifting today. And then after that, I will share with you when I get back to the office what we found. All right, guys, we're here at the first stop. This is CHKD. It is quite a ways from my house, about 40 minutes. And so I came here because the Goodwills are not open yet. That was my initial plan for the day, but Goodwill is not open. And so they said they have a few more weeks before they open. This is what I'm gonna hit. At first glance, driving by, there seems to be a lot of stuff outside. It looks like the inside is pretty packed as well. Really quick, before we get in there, I had a few people ask me how I film while I'm inside, how I use the GoPro and how it's mounted. This is what I use, a little chest mount. It straps all the way around, like over the shoulders and around the back. I think it looks a little silly, and so I wear a shirt over it. I put the mount on, and then I put a button-down shirt over it, and then I just kind of leave the buttons open in order to remain a little bit more inconspicuous. Of course, there's a giant GoPro sticking off the front of my chest while I'm walking around. Also, with this particular thrift store, they're making face masks mandatory, so we have a face mask because they won't let me in without it. So let's get in there. All right, so we just finished up inside CHKD. I ended up spending $40, about $38. Got a bunch of shirts, got a few pairs of shoes, including one pair of shoes that I paid $6 for that are selling for $45 to $55 on eBay as used. These are actually, they still have like the new sticker on the inside. So I'm super pumped about that particular item. I was also able to get a Polaroid camera for $5 that is selling for anywhere from $30 to $50 on eBay as tested. And so I can test this when I get home and actually lock that in as a tested item and sell it in it's actually great condition. Really pumped about that. This was also 25% off day for military. And since I am prior military and I have an ID for that, I was able to get in there and get 25% off on my entire order. Anyways, super successful day in this thrift store. I'm gonna poke around this little town that I'm in and see if I can find anything else to scoop up for some profit. All right, stop number 2, Disabled American Veterans Thrift Store. It's the DAV. Surprisingly, they don't give discounts to veterans, which is weird. I think they do like one day a month. Anyways, I'm not here for the discounts necessarily. I'm here for the thrifting and the deals. So let's get in there. This is a pretty good sized thrift store, much bigger than the last one I just stopped at. And I've always been able to find really good stuff in here, mainly books. Books are excellent in this particular location. I've got a ton of $50 plus textbooks, college textbooks. So I'm very excited about getting in here and checking out their book selection as well as shirts. This store is like literally a mile away from the other one, and so it's the same people generally in the area that donate to this, that donate to the other store. Let's get in there and see what we can find. All right, guys, thrift store number 2 is finished. I got 4 shirts. One, it was $5. That $5 shirt is selling for $50. It is an Eddie Bauer corduroy shirt that is lined with plaid flannel. So nice. I would love to keep it for myself, but I'm gonna sell it. I got 2 pairs of boots, both ladies. One is more of a kind of like the modern style, but it is pink and white. I paid, I think, $2 or $3 for those, and they sell for like $25 plus shipping. The other one is a pair of black leather Timberlands that have heels, and so super pumped about those. I paid $3 for the black leather ones. I'm gonna wrap this up and get home to show you everything that we got today and talk the numbers. Hey guys, we are back in the home office, and it was a great day with tons of awesome finds. Found some really unique items, some stuff that I'd never seen before or even heard of, but by doing a little bit of research on my phone, found the comps. We scored big. So let's just jump into it and check the stuff out. We're gonna go over the shoes first and then the clothing from CHKD, which is one of the thrift stores here. And then after that, we're gonna go over the shoes and then the clothing from the second thrift store, the Disabled American Veterans thrift store. Also, let me just say real quick that all of the prices from the first thrift store, I got 25% off of whatever price I tell you. So I'm just gonna tell you the price and then you deduct 25% and that's what we paid. All right, the first thing we have is this pair of Vans, skate highs, off the wall, totally awesome. They're kids size 13C, and so that does not fit any of my kids currently. So these are going up for sale on eBay. I paid $1.98 for these. And the comps for similar styles are in the $30 to $35 range. I think these will go for higher because you have like the checkerboard, you have the red and the white and the black, and then you have the lettering. And it almost looks like some off-white kind of lettering. It's got like the quotation marks. So paid $2, and I'm gonna list them for probably $40 and see what happens there. If I don't get any hits in the first week or two, then I will adjust that price accordingly. But yeah, super pumped about these. $2. Gonna try to get 40 bucks. All right, second item, the good old Skechers Shape-Ups. I've sold this exact colorway a couple times. I paid for these $6.98 plus the 25% off. Pretty happy about that. They're in really good condition. The soles have a lot of tread. There's no like tears or anything. Obviously there's signs that they've been worn and they definitely have to be cleaned. But some good shoes there. I can't tell you how excited I am about finding this brand. I've never heard of this brand and I have no idea, but it's called Babolat, B-A-B-O-L-A-T, Babolat. They were priced at $9. I got 25% off of that. These are selling used on eBay for $50 plus shipping, and that's used. These, although I can tell they've been used, I'm going to list them in like excellent, almost like new. I'll probably say that, almost like new, because one of them still has the original sticker from being new on the inside. So basically the person wore them with the sticker. I mean, I'm telling you, like, the sole has not even been touched. It's a little bit dirty. It's not even been touched. They are Michelin rubber shoes. So on the back there, you see the little Michelin man, and that is a huge selling point, I have no doubt. The next thing I got is this. I paid $5 for it, minus 25%. Polaroid Sun 660 autofocus. I've sold a couple of these in the past. They sell really well, anywhere from like $30 or $35. Yeah, so I'll test it. I'll make sure it works and then sell it. Super excited about this one. I kind of almost want to keep it because if you know about me, my background as far as entrepreneurship is a photographer. So I spent 9, almost 10, just shy of 10 years as a wedding photographer. Another thing I got, this was kind of like impulse buy, but it was only $1. A puzzle. 500-piece puzzles. I cannot tell you the number of puzzles that I've sold over the past 2 months. People got bored in their homes and they bought so many puzzles from me. And normally I would get them brand new. I'm gonna sell this used and just put a disclaimer in there that, hey, this was opened and not sure if all 500 pieces are in here, but the majority of them. I'm not gonna try to count 500 pieces out. So I'll just make that disclaimer. And who knows, if we sell it for $10 plus shipping, that's a win for me. All right, now the clothing from this first thrift store. Right off the bat, let me just tell you, they were slammed with some Tommy Hilfiger and I scooped it up. So first thing is this Tommy Hilfiger vintage plaid button down with the Tommy flag on the front. Boom. You want to find that Tommy flag. The bigger, the better. But just the fact that it's on the front, this is key, like totally key to getting it. I paid $4 minus 25%. I found some brands that I'm not familiar with, but I researched them and very excited about it. I did find this Dickies large black shirt, button down, and I bought it for myself. So treat yourself. This is a shirt right here. Let's see. I had no idea of the name or the brand. It's called Across the Pond, London, New York City. Okay, so here's the tag. Across the Pond, London, New York City. And it's got the American flag and the British flag kind of meshed together there. I paid $2.99 minus 25% for the discount. And they are going for $25 to $35 on eBay. This next shirt is a Caribbean Joe women's shirt. It is a petite extra large. I paid $1.99. I was kind of on the fence about this because they were going for like $16 plus shipping or $20 free shipping. But I thought, hey, it's $2. That's not a bad price. I can 10x my money, gross 10x. And then, yeah, $2. And if I make, $8 profit, I'm good with that. So women's kind of a bamboo Hawaiian shirt kind of thing. It feels very comfortable. This shirt I took a gamble on. I've sold this brand several times and it sells so good and it sells so fast. However, I don't know how the print's gonna do. I believe this is a vintage Woolrich shirt. It is a men's medium. I paid $3.99. You can see right there. But the gamble comes in with this material. It's like woven, but it's kind of got like that weird feel. I don't know. I wouldn't wear it, but, Woolrich is a really great brand, established in 1830. And so, yeah, we'll see what we can do for that. If I get $20 for it, that'll be a good day. This next shirt is a brand I had not heard of. I paid $3.99 for this shirt. It is called Axis LA. Axis LA. It is an embroidered shirt. It's got, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it's got like embroidery of island names. So you have Tahiti, Montpelier, St. Croix, San Juan, Maldives, Bali, Tonga, Barbados. Yeah, it's got all that. I'm really digging this shirt, man. I wish I could go to the islands and then I would wear shirts like this. That's coming one day. I'm telling you, I'm speaking that. That's going to happen. Anyways, I paid $3.99 and these shirts were going $25 to $35. Exciting. And then the number one find, in my opinion, from this store was this Tommy Hilfiger shirt. Now, I couldn't recognize the inside tag as the vintage tag or the new one. I couldn't distinguish it. I believe it's an older shirt. However, you can make the judgment call. Let me know in the comments section of this video what you think it is. Regardless, I paid $1.99. Here is the tag. So it's a Tommy Hilfiger shirt, double XL, but on the front of this very bright shirt is this nice kind of medium Tommy flag, which I'm super pumped about. No stains. It still feels like, you know, woven polo shirts have like that crispy feel. That's how it feels. Like it's not been worn very much. There's no stains on it. It's super clean. Even around the neck, there's no stains. This is an excellent condition shirt. So I'm going to throw it up for 40 bucks since it has that nice flag right on the front, and we will see what happens. All right, that was the first store, and so I'm going to go over the second store now. This is the Disabled American Veterans Store. The first thing we have here are these pair of Casca duck boots. Now, I realize winter is just about over for everybody. However, I've sold this brand in the past. They do really well. Maybe some of my northern folks up in Wisconsin or Minnesota or Maine, maybe like they will appreciate something like this. Regardless, I paid $2.98. There was no discount on these because it's from the second store. A Casca Thermalite duck boots. Really cool. Pink on the inside. Definitely need to be cleaned because there's some like, yeah, it's suede and rubber. Pretty good find. The second pair of shoes and last pair of shoes that I got were these. I guess like if you weren't looking for them, you would miss them, and that's why they were marked down. They were originally $7. They were marked down to $3.98. They're this pair of women's Timberland heeled boots. And I did look on eBay, and I actually found one sold comp of this exact boot. So I paid $4. They are a little bit scuffed, and so I'm going to take the old wax kit out and put my Navy skills to use and get these boots looking fresh. You can see on the bottom, they have very good tread. Looks excellent. Yeah, pretty excited about those. This shirt, okay, let me just explain. From this DAV store, everything was so expensive. They had a pair of $40 Nikes that were good condition that they were selling, I'm not joking, $97.99. I wanted to call them out on it, but I also want to be a good, kind person, and so I just let it go. Let it go! Let it go! They're never gonna sell them at 98 bucks. I don't know what they're thinking. They're $40 Nikes. You can go get them brand new at the outlet for 40 bucks. Whatever. However, I was going through all of the shirts like I do, going through all the collared shirts, all of the button-down shirts, all of the t-shirts. Everything was so overpriced. $6, $8, $10. And then I started finding some that had been sitting there for a really long time. No one bought them, and they'd all been marked down. All the shirts that I got, I believe all the shirts that I got, were marked down from the original price, and no one touched them. It's like they were literally saving them for me. I'm happy I got them. This first one is just for me because I needed another shirt. So I paid $1.98. It's an American rag. I'm like I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's a size large, red plaid shirt. It's a lightweight because like flannel's getting a little bit too hot right now. So red and white plaid shirt. Yeah, not bad. So that's mine. I paid $2 for it. This is a brand I don't know anything about, but I checked comps. It was originally $5, marked down to $3, marked down to $2, size large. It is a flannel, and there's some sales being made right now on them on eBay. That's called Backpacker, and they are selling for $35 to $45 on eBay. I'll show you the tag so you can be aware and be on the lookout for that. There you go. Great looking shirt, green. My favorite color is green. I would love to keep this shirt, but I would love to actually make the green more than keep it. The next thing, there was only 2 or 3 comps for this particular type of shirt. This is a Patagonia. It was $7, marked down to $4. Patagonia Capeline, I believe it is. I don't know what that means, but Patagonia, it's cool. Here's the tag if you want to see it, so you can be on the lookout for it. It is a long sleeve, quarter zip shirt, and I paid $4. Then, the find of the day for this second store is this Eddie Bauer. First off, this shirt was $10, marked down to $5. So Eddie Bauer It's a dark blue corduroy lined with plaid green flannel. Look at this. I'm telling you guys, this is amazing. Size large. Yeah, I like this. Is so tempting to keep. Eddie Bauer has like the lifetime guarantee, which is actually not lifetime now. I think it's 10 years. But you can literally take this in there. If something happens to it, they'll look it up and they will let you go pull a new item off of the rack for the price that this was sold at when it was new. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to sell this. But sold comps, I found 2 or 3 of these that had sold for $45 to $55 plus shipping recently. So I don't care if I have to hold on to this all the way through summer and, you know, into the fall. I'm going to get some money off this thing. I'm so pumped about this. It's also a little bit heartbreaking that I'm going to have to get rid of it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it and learned a little bit about some brands that maybe you didn't know about. If you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing so that you can see future videos. And then as always, keep selling, get the bag, and I'll see you on the next video. Hang on really quick. There's some fishing footage coming up right after this, so stick around for that. Stay tuned. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video.
Going on. Not sure how long the camera will go, but we're going to see what happens. I think it was just a, yeah, I got it again. It's just a bluegill, I think. These orange, this orange does really good in here. All right, got a little baby bluegill. Didn't have the camera on, but we got him on the beetle spin. Pretty cool. Easiest thing in the world to catch a bluegill on. As long as you got a beetle spin, there he goes. As long as you got a beetle spin and a fishing rod, you'll never go hungry. Try it again. Chatterbait. Got one. Got nice bluegill. Nice one. He's fighting too. Oh yeah, this is a good looking fish here. Ooh, buddy. That is a nice BG. Let's see if I can stick this thing in my pocket so I can get him. Dang, he chonked it. Look at that. Pretty awesome. About as big as my hand. See you later. He's out. Easy does it, Nick. Easy does it. I got a bass. Pretty confident it's a bass. Pretty confident it's a bass. Finally got a freaking bass. I threw a cast, a perfect, an absolute, what is that? Is that a pickerel? Please be a bass and not a pickerel. I don't want a freaking pickerel. It is a pickerel. Is it? Yeah, that is. I don't want this fish. Man, but that's a good size one, that's for sure. Caught him on the chatterbait. Caught him up in someone else's fishing line. I'm trying to cut this line that someone left on the ground. He just chomped that chatterbait. Holy cow. Oh man, he did not get hooked very much at all. Look at this guy. You see that? Look at that fish. Probably 14 inches long, I guess. His chompers are massive. You see that? Holy cow, I am not getting bit by this guy today.